High fastball missing from the zone. The count goes to 2-0. Melendez over on the first base side. He's got good speed. He's a threat on the bag. From the stretch, pitch on the way. Ball clips to the right side and foul. Springer, the first baseman for VBA. As I said, working for the stretch here. Come back in. Ball inside, ball 4. So Goff will get on board with a single. And Goff gets on board. So runners. Second, shuffling around the defense. Ball's hit to the left side. Jacob Lombard. So Lombard steps in with the bases loaded, an opportunity here. Pitch on the way. High fastball up in the zone. The count is 1-0. So an opportunity for the Padres here in the top of the first. Borden from the stretch. Pitch on the way. And a breaking ball on the outside part of the plate. Borden evens things up. The count goes to 1-1. So Lombard locked and loaded, looking for his pitch. Lombard takes a cut, fouls it off to the right side. Now the defense is ranged up here. And the count is 1-2 to the batter Lombard. And a high fastball on the outside part of the plate. The count goes even at 2-2. So Lombard locked in and ready to go. A lot of shuffling. Pitch on the way. Lombard, big cut there on the outside, strike 3. So Borden gets that through. And Borden gets a K there. Lombard will have a seat coming in. Jonathan Matos. Matos stepping back in. And ready to go here to face Borden for the first time. 1 out, top of the first, no score. Padres knocking on the door. And a ball is low. Everybody stays put on the bags. And the count is 1-0. And a fastball outside. So Borden puts 2 balls on Matos here in the top of the first with 1 down. Matos stepping back in here. The 2-0 pitch. And a ball is low on the outside part of the plate. Matos lays off there. And the count goes full at 3-0. Ball 4, so Borden will walk one across here in the first as Matos lays off on the outer part of the plate. And the Padres will pick up their first run here. Stepping in, Trent Maben. Maben, the right-handed hitter for the club, but the bases still juiced. Dad Cameron Maben down on the first base side. And the count is 1-0. And a ball outside missing. So a 2-0 count to Trent Maben. Here under the lights Saturday night for you. Here at Lake Point in Emerson, Georgia, the 2023 PBR NPI program. Pitch on the way. National Program Invitational here at the Lake Point Sports. A beautiful location in Emerson, Georgia. If you've never had an opportunity to play here, I would highly encourage it. Turf fields, it's a beautiful location. The 3-0 pitch. Strike call, Maben laying off there. Him taking all the way. The count goes to 3-1. Ball 4, so Borden will walk in another one as Maben gets on board. And stepping in, Dylan Cheeks. Coach Maben handing some things off to Cody Goff, who just came across, and taking care of a little bit of housekeeping business. So Cheeks will step in. Justice DeJong over on the third base side, Matos at second, and Maben on the first base side. Cheek ready to go. Ball outside, the count is 1-0. Cheeks had a good campaign so far, running down some baseballs outside and the right side of the field and moving around a little bit here and getting some knocks. And a ball is just missing on the outer half. The count is 2-0. And a ball's outside, so Borden having some difficulties here locating early on. He's walked 2 across already. The bases are juiced with 1 out here in the top of the first. And a strike called in the low part of the zone. And stepping in, Cheek ready to go. The 3-1 pitch, ball 4. Borden's walked 3 across. And Coach heading out to have a quick word with his pitcher. Stay with us, folks. We will be right back. So back to live action here. Padres bring 2 over on 2 walks with the bases loaded. And Yildekis Quevedo will step in. And a strike on the outside. Breaking ball. And the count is 0-1. And another good-looking pitch there. Quevedo lays off. Looked like he might have wanted to pull the trigger, and he's behind here. Borden for the first time here at 0-2. Quevedo, high flyer. Center fielder backing up under the ball. Correction, right fielder. My bad there. Throw is home. And everybody stays put. So a long fly out to the right side, a high flyer. Right fielder made a good play. Pull on the right side for VBA. Stepping in, Corwin Allard. Allard ready to go. And a strike on the outside part of the plate. And the count is 0-1. And low ball, Allard chasing on the outside. And he's behind at 0-2. Ball's up. And the count goes to 1-2 on Allard. And Borden will step off. Allard steps out. Takes a deep breath, lock back in. And the ball is low. He calls strike 3 on the low part of the zone. And the Padres will pick up 2 runs on 2 walks. We'll head to the bottom of the first inning. Padres leading VBA 15U Black 2-0. Stay with us, folks. We'll be right back. Well, back to live action here. Day number 3 of the 2023 PBR National Program Invitational here at Lake Point. Beautiful location in Emerson, Georgia. As the Padres take the defensive side. Landon Schutte on the hill. Behind the plate, Cody Goff. Over on the first base side, Justice DeJong. Kevin Bruno at second base. Shortstop, Gustavo Melendez. Jacob Lombard over on the third base side. Your outfield, Corwin Allard in left. Dylan Cheek in center. And Quevedo out on the right side. That's your defensive set for the San Diego Padres. Starting things off, Phillips, left-handed hitter. He'll face Schutte for the first time. So Schutte ready to go. Bottom 1. Fastball gets through. Ball is up. The count is 1-0. So Phillips looks at ball 1. And a strike called. Schutte gets one back. The count goes even at 1-1. And a cut there, strike called. So Schutte now gets one back. He'll work ahead. The count is 1-2. To Phillips, the left fielder for VBA. Pitch on the way. Fastball gets away. And the count goes even at 2-2. So Schutte with a heavy hand here, trying to get the K. With a 2-2 pitch. Fastball. Just on the outside part of the plate. The count goes full at 3-2. A little bit of noise coming from the VBA dugout. And swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll do it. Schutte with a smile there. And he'll get the K. So 1 out. As the batter number 34 steps in. Judah plays in the 4 spot. Right-handed hitter, faced Schutte for the first time. Ball's hit back up the middle. And a good effort by Melendez on the shortstop side. They'll put a man on. Stepping in the 3-hitter, Sparkman, catcher for the club. And the ball is up. The count's 1-0. Throw over to the first base side to DeJong. And the ball is out. So the umpire sends a message to the dugout about the pitch here. I'm not sure exactly what he said, but he looked over there and made a comment. Possibly tipping the pitch, I'm not sure. The 2-0 pitch. Ball swung on, fouled off, and out of play. The count is 2-1. Ball swung on, fouled straight back and out of play. So Schutte locked back in here, runner at first. And swing and a miss. They'll clear it down to second. So a strikeout there, and things getting interesting already here tonight under the lights. The umpire having to communicate across the side. And we are ready to go here. Curveball on the outside. The count goes to 1-1. Ball's low in the zone. Count goes to 2-1. And a strike there. Schutte dials out one in and locates. And the count goes even to 2-2. Schutte shaking off here. Runner at second for VBA. Melendez in his back pocket. Pitch on the way. All misses outside. Fastball swung on, straight back. And the count is 3-2. The count will go full here. A 3-2 pitch with 2 outs. Schutte to deal, pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 3. They'll clear the lane here. He'll send that down to DeJong. The outs recorded on the drop 3. So Goff takes care of that on the drop 3 strike. And the Padres will get back on the offensive side. So 3 runs walked in by VBA and Borden on the hill. They'll keep him out there. And we'll be ready to go here momentarily at the top of 2. Day number 3, the 2023 PBR NPI here at Lake Point. It's a great sports location, beach volleyball, all sorts of activity. Had a chance to walk around and look at the facility. They've got wakeboarding, you name it. It's the largest in the country, the PBR facility. A beautiful location. If you've never had an opportunity to compete here, I would highly encourage it here in your 2023 season. 44 teams started, and pool play action concluding. Bracket play will start tomorrow, and teams vying for an opportunity to get into the bracket. If you don't get there, you'll get a game still tomorrow, and that'll conclude your campaign here. So stepping in, Kevin Bruno. Padres here. We'll go 10-1-2. Here in the top of the second, Borden steps off. Borden lays off. Ball 1 to Bruno. Borden having a little challenge here tonight under the lights, locating as he walked 3 in. The count is 1-0. High fastball missing. So command for Borden just not dialed in quite yet. Yeah, strike there. And a ball outside, ball 4. So Bruno gets on with the walk. And the Padres will have a man on for the top of the order with Gustavo Melendez. Melendez plays out of Puerto Rico. Solid player, very quick on the bags, quick swing. And a very good glove on the shortstop side. Bruno at first. Borden works from the stretch. Pitch on the way. High fastball missing. The count is 1-0. Borden takes a look over at first base. Throw back across. Springer, the first baseman, holding on. Coach Maben over on the first base side. Pitch on the way. Big cut there for Melendez. And the count is 1-1. Ball's hit shallow, drops in. That gets in between center. And over to second base will be Kevin Bruno. Melendez gets on with a single. Stepping in, the 2-hitter, Cody Goff. Melendez at first. Bruno over on the second base side. Shortstop in his back pocket. They're still ranged up. Goff ready to go. Ball is up and out. The count is 1-0. And a strike. Borden runs on the inside part of the plate, locates there. And the count goes even to 1-1. Borden spins off. He'll step off there. Goff steps out. He'll lock back in and loaded, ready to go. Runners at first and second. 3-0 Padres. No outs here. In the top of the second. The count is 2-1. Head umpire behind the plate tonight. 2-man operation, infield umpire as well. Borden ready to go here. Takes a look at second. Second baseman shuffles in. He'll range back up. The pitch on the way. Ball swung on, fouled off to the left side and out of play. So Goff will step back in with the 2-2 count. And the ball's low, bouncing at the plate. Count goes full at 3-2. Catcher took a little bit of a hit here and gave him a second just to reload, and he's fine. 3-2 count. Goff to the left side. That ball's tailing, and that'll go out of play. So Goff comes back. Count remains full here. If you're just joining us this evening. Under the lights, Saturday night special here. Beautiful setting here at Lake Point Sports in Emerson, Georgia. As Cody Goff steps back in. He's got men at first and second. Top of the second inning, Padres leading 3-0. Borden ready to deal. The 3-2 pitch. And inside part of the plate gets the lower part of the zone. Goff takes a cut. And Borden will record the strikeout. Stepping in, Justice DeJong. Justice hits in the 3 spot for the Padres. With 1 out and an opportunity still here for the Padres. As Borden works from the stretch, looking over at second base. The count is 1-0. Justice DeJong out of New York. Fine young player. Pitches, plays first base, and time is called at the plate. Umpire grants it. The catcher was just trying to get set there, and now a ball on the field. That'll slow things down as well. So the 1-0 pitch on the way. And the ball is up and out. The count is 2-0. DeJong takes a cut, goes deep to the right side and out of play. And the count goes full at 3-2. Correction, 3-1. 3-1 count. And DeJong fouls it straight back. The count goes full at 3-2 with 1 out. Borden takes a little bit of time here. Defense rolls up, ranged up, and the ball's fouled straight back. So DeJong stays in the box here at a 3-2 count. Strike 3 called, way low in the zone. DeJong thought he had it. And just picking the outer half of the plate, but good looking pitch. Borden, he dialed it in. And he'll get the strikeout. So 2 outs on the books for Jacob Lombard for the Padres as Lombard steps in. Melendez and Bruno still on the bags. Curveball outside for the strike. Count is 0-1. So Borden works ahead here. Runners shuffling around, second baseman rolls in. Swing and a miss there for Lombard. And Borden working the outside part of the plate. Gets Lombard to commit. The count is 0-2 with 2 outs here in the top of the second. And a big cut for Lombard. He fouls it straight back. Ball is low. So Lombard will step back in with a 1-2 count on him and 2 outs. Like to try to get a knock here with men at first and second in Melendez and Bruno. On the other side. And that gets away. Pass ball will put runners up 90 feet. Melendez will end up at second. And Bruno over on the third base side. So the count goes even at 2-2 to Lombard as Jacob steps back in. Bruno down on the third base side. Opportunity here. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 there, so Lombard will have a seat. And Borden gets away with that. Good pitch there. He'll get the strikeout. They'll strand 2. We'll head to the bottom of the second. 3-0, San Diego Padres 15U scout team over the VBA 15U Black. Stay with us. My name's Chris Allard. I'll be right back. And back to live action. They'll go 5, 6, 7 here in the bottom of the second. Lewis steps in. Fastball on the outside. The count is 0-1. Swing and a miss there. Schutte runs it on the outside plate of the plate. Locates there. The count is 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. High fastball. Schutte putting the pedal down there. And the count goes to 1-2 on Lewis. Change up there, missing. Count goes even at 2-2. And the ball is low. The count goes to 3-2. And a ball missing there on the outside. So Schutte puts a man on here in the bottom of the second. Tidwell steps in, comes in at the designated hit. DH steps in. Ball outside. Count is 1-0. Coach Mo making a visit out to the mound. Just have a word with his man here, just to settle things down. Schutte's worked hard. The San Diego Padres 15U scout team last week were in Florida for the PG 16U BCS qualifying tournament. They won the event. Schutte's had some days off with rest and pitched well down there. A couple of his guys just having a few words with him. The count is 1-0. And Schutte is locked in. Lewis over on the first base side. Fastball, good looking pitch. Count goes even at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Ball's chopped foul to the third base side. It stays fair. Lombard, a long throw. And he's got to bounce it to the first base side. He had to go deep in the hole there on a backhand. And threw kind of off his back foot. A good effort. And they'll get runners at first and second with a 7-hitter stepping in. Drinkwater, the shortstop for VBA 15U Black. One attempt, fouled straight back, right off of the face mask of Cody Goff. And that comes straight back. Count is 0-1. Melendez in tight at shortstop. Bruno's ranged up. And a big fastball up the middle and a swing and a miss there. So a good cut for Lewis. Correction, Drinkwater. The big swing there. The count is 0-2. And a high fastball. Did he go? Yes, they said he did. Battles to strike 3. So Schutte lets out one fly with 1 out. Frost, the 8-hitter, will step in. Frost plays third base for VBA and looks at ball 1. Ball's hit to the left side. A long route there. Allard goes to the fence, a long throw in. They got to play at home, a good throw at home. The tag is not there, as Goff had to move up the side there. He pulled off the third base side of the line. A good throw in. Melendez was waiting for Goff at home plate, but Cody came up the line and he was out in the grass there. But he was just trying to stay in with the cut. So they bring 2 over. double there. And a pass ball. So Schutte lets that one fly. And the count is 1-0. They had a good cut set up. Allard fired it into Melendez, and Melendez looked like he had a line on it. They just weren't exactly on line when the throws were in. Nonetheless, baseball on the field with one out here. Runners at third now on the pass ball. Count is 1-0. Yeah, curveball for the strike. The count is 1-1. And swing and a miss there. Count is 1-2, and Schutte will work ahead here in the count. Swing and a miss, strike 3 there. Schutte takes a look over at the dugout, and there's a little bit of noise going on there. So it's competitive, I can promise you that, folks. And both of these teams looking to get a victory here for their club. Springer, the 9-hitter, steps in. 2 outs on the books. And this is outside. Kirkton McGregory, the 10-hitter. McGregory looks at a count of 1-0. And the ball swung on. Fouled back. The count goes to 1-1. And the ball's fouled straight back out of play. And you could hear it. There's a metal roofing above our head. The count goes to 1-2. Schutte works ahead here on the batter McGregory, who hits in the 10 spot. It's coming in McGregory as the extra hitter. Schutte from the stretch takes a look. This is outside, and the count goes even to 2-2. VBA has a man at third on the pass ball. 2-2 count with 2 outs. Pitch on the way. Ball's hit to the first base side. And Justice DeJong will handle that with no problem. They'll turn the side over. They'll pick up 2, though. As DeJong takes care of things over on the first base side. We'll head to the top of the 3rd inning. Padres 15U scout team leading this one 3-2 over VBA 15U Black. My name is Chris Allard, doing the play-by-play. We hope you've enjoyed it throughout the last few days and throughout the summer this year in the 2023 season. Pleasure doing some work here at Lake Point Sports here under the lights tonight. Saturday night special. Stay with us, folks. We'll be right back. So throw down to second base. So back to action here. And Jonathan Matos will step in here to start things off in the top of the 3rd. Matos ready to go. Matos, third base. Good grab there. Should be a routine throw across the plate in time. They get one out. Matos, the good swing there. Right to the third baseman, routine play. Stepping in, Trent Maben. So Maben steps in. Trent looking for a knock to get something started here in the third. Ball is low. Count is 1-0. Maben, big cut there, fouls that back. That ball will end up on the other field. As Trent takes a big swing there and fouls it straight back. And breaking call in for the strike. Gordon will get one back. The count goes to 1-2. Ball is low. And strike three on the outside part of the plate. Stepping in, Dylan Cheek. Bases are empty here in the top of the third. 3-2 Padres. Cheek ready to go. Good ball outside part of the plate. Count is 0-1. And a ball hit to the right side, and right fielder backs it up. So foul will fly out for Cheek to the right, and that'll turn the side over 1-2-3. Well, Schutte will stay on the mound here as the Padres leading this one by 1 run. They got 3 runs on 3 walks. No errors yet recorded. VBA, on the other hand, they've got 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. That's your official scorecard so far. Schutte stays on the hill. We will be right back. And I can switch it over. Just in case. That's fine. I got 4 cameras. Well, back to live action here. We welcome you to the 2023 PBR National Program Invitational Tournament here in Lake Point Sports here in Emerson, Georgia, just outside of Atlanta. Beautiful facility. And a great tournament put on by PBR this week. 44 teams, I believe, in the tournament, 15 years. Shooty runs one out. The count's 1-0. PBR putting on an excellent event. The best teams in the country being represented here. And a ball swung on, fouled off to the left side and out of play. So Shooty gets one back. The count goes to 1-1. Phillips in the box here. And a swing and a miss on the outside. Shooty, a smile there. That goes to a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball. Foul ball. Strike 3, that'll do it. So Shooty gets the first out. Shooty gets the K. Dialed in there. Stepping in number 34, 2-hitter Judah. Making ball on the outside part of the plate. Count is 0-1. Shooty works ahead. Shooty shaking off with Goff here. Likes what he sees. Says no. No. I like it. Time is called. At home plate, our umpire granting it. Judah, the batter, he'll step back in. We'll be ready to go. Shooty, a couple of shakes here. And another one. 3. Likes what he sees. The 0-1 pitch. One fouled off there. Slider. Very good pitch. Count is 0-2. Judah plays second base for VBA club. Shooty thought he had him on the inside part of the plate. Count is 1-2. Ball's chopped foul. Judah stays alive. Ball just missing up. Count goes to 2-2. Fastball. That'll do it there. And a strikeout for Shooty. Puts another one on the books for his scorecard. Yeah, Sparkman steps in the 3-hitter. Catcher for the club, left-handed hitter. Shooty facing a lefty here. Righty-lefty matchup. Shooty runs it outside for ball 1. The count is 1-0. 2-0 count to Sparkman. Shooty locates the outer half. And the count goes to 2-1. And a big cut there. Shooty runs it through. And the count goes even at 2-2. Sparkman steps back in. The 2-2 count. With 2 outs in the bottom of the 3rd. Pitch on the way. And the ball bounced at the plate. Count goes full at 3-2. off the glove. Melendez comes in. A quick throw is in time. So off of the glove of Schutte, he's pumped up coming off the mound. And Melendez was able to get the deflection and fire one hopper to Justice DeJong. That turned it over. Good defensive play by the Padres. Pick up the out. Well, we'll head to the top of the fourth. We are through 3 complete frames. San Diego Padres 15U Scout team leading this one over the VBA 15U Black. 3-2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be right back. Well, as we get ready to start things off here in the top of the fourth. Stepping in will be Yildekis Quevedo. Quevedo ready to go. Quevedo takes a cut there. Count is 0-1. And a fastball up. Quevedo with another cut. And the count is 0-2. Ball outside. Count is 1-2. Ball bounces there. Count goes even at 2-2. So Quevedo just looking for a pitch that he can get something on. Things started here for the Padres. And the ball's low there, a breaking ball. Count goes full at 3-2. See a little bit of curtain shots with the cooler temperatures. And Quevedo takes a big cut. That ball ends up in the opposite field. And the count holds at 3-2. Under the lights, you can see obviously the darkness shading curtain. Almost looks like a little bit of fog. Pitch on the way. And a ball roller, second baseman, shortstop I should say, throw across. And a pick there and one down. Aller to the third base side. One hopper, good speed down the line. And Aller with a good hustle though. Play by the third baseman. Gets the out. They've got 2 on the book. We'll tell you what's happening here with the nighttime. Again, we apologize for that. On board for Kevin Bruno. He gets on board with a signal. So 2 outs. Bruno gets on board, and we'll go to the top of the order with Gustavo Melendez stepping in. Melendez ready to go here. Over on the first base side with Coach Maben there. Kevin Bruno. Borden will work from the stretch. Melendez ready to go. Pitch on the way. Ball's outside. A good grab by the catcher. Coming back. Bruno. Coach Maben having a quick word with him. High flyer to the right side. Right fielder is backing up. A long way to go there. And Goff's roller to the third base side. Goff locked in. Ball's pulled foul to the right side. The count goes full. 3-2. Borden ready to go from the stretch. Pitch on the way. Ball's outside, ball 4. So Goff gets on board with a walk. stepping in, Justice DeJong. They'll run for Cody Goff. Elijah Williams will come in and run for Goff, who's catching for the club. Count is 0-1. And DeJong, high flyer, long ways. That ball's out of play. Count is 0-2 to Justice DeJong. Trying to add a couple more here if they can, at least one, with Melendez over on the third base side, Gordon from the stretch, Williams over on the first base side. Throw over to first, tag is on. Elijah Williams gets back in time. Coach Maven down on the third base side. Count goes to 1. Throw back to first. Williams gets back in time. Williams diving back. Justice back in, ready to go. High flyer to the right side. Right fielder's backing up. That ball goes to right field, and he goes yard. He'll pick up 2 out of the deal. Right and right. He goes yard here tonight. Cleared in a 2-shot home run. That'll do it. A pitching change forthcoming perhaps here. And Borden, coach, giving him a little words of wisdom, some positive. Springer will take over. Let's get a 3-run home run. Call there. We have an extra man on base there. Apologize for that. So big blast for seventh. Yeah, Springer will take some tosses here, the left-hander. Score 6. Over VBA. As the lefty, Springer will take some tosses. Stay with us, folks. We'll be right back. Connectivity. Justice DeJean, blast going on. Lombard takes a swing, fouls it off to the right side and out of play. Right fielder with a good move to his right. And a good route and good speed. He makes the grab on the right side. Cole takes care of that. Solid barrel for Lombard. As he'll get out, but not before they pick up a 3-run shot by Justice DeJean. The score is 7-2, bottom of the fourth. I think the connectivity. So a pitching change for the Padres 15U scout team. Ryan Smith will step in. Facing Cole, the 4-hitter. They'll go 4-5-6 here in the bottom of the fourth. Smith to deal. Pitch on the way. Work ahead. So Ryan Smith locating the outer half. The count is 0-2. Count goes to 1-2. Smith wants to have a word with Cody Goff. Goff heads out for a quick conversation. And Smith, strike there, good pitch up the middle. And gets a strikeout, so Ryan Smith ahead here. Time is called at the plate. The 5-hitter Lewis, left-handed batter, steps in. Fire puts it in play. Righty-lefty matchup. And good pitch is missing on the outside. The count is 1-0. And swing and a miss on the outside. Smith locating. Ryan works the outer half of the plate, gets a strike. Count goes to 1-1. That ball bouncing at the plate, the count goes to 2-1. Smith goes low in the zone as Lewis lays off there. The count goes to 2-2 with 1 out. And a ball missing on the outside. Hitter Tidlow comes in as the DH for VBA. With Lewis over on the first base side. Smith will work from the stretch. Ball's outside. Count is 1-0. Smith steps off. And a good grab as Lewis gets back to first base. And Coach Mo heading out. Good conversation with Smith as the infield comes in. Count 2-0. So Smith ready to go. Goodwill back in the box, the 6-hitter with Lewis at first. 3-0 count. Ball 4, so Ryan Smith putting 2 men on here with 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Stepping in Drinkwater, shortstop, 1 out, runners at first and second. And Smith starts out here with the count of 1-0 on Drinkwater. Ryan just shaking it off there. Beautiful evening tonight here at Lake Point Sports Facility here in Emerson, Georgia, the 2023 PBR National Program Invitational. Smith to deal, pitch on the way. And Ryan locates, gets the inside part of the plate. The count goes to 1-1. And the pitch there, runs it outside up in the zone. Drinkwater lays off. Smith works ahead at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Strike 3 called there. So Drinkwater takes a look. And stepping in. It's in the 8 spot. Ball swung on, fouled straight back. Count goes to 1-1. With 2 outs. The Padres leading this one 7-2. Bottom of the 4th. And that gets away from Smith. The count will go full at 3-2. Frost will step back in with a full count. A 3-2 pitch. The bases are loaded here. In the bottom of the 4th. With 2 outs. The 9-hitter, Springer, will step in. Left-handed hitter for VBA. Base. At the head. count goes to 1-2. Ball swung on, fouled off to the left side. Yeah, swing and a miss there. So Ryan Smith comes in and deals and takes care of business. No strands. Big strikeout for Ryan Smith. As we head to the top of the fifth, San Diego Padres 15U scout team leading this one. 7-2 over the VBA 15U Black. My name is Chris Aller, doing the play-by-play. It's been a pleasure here this last few days, and of course, back in Fort Myers, Florida a week ago. Of course, all these great tournaments going on around the country. The 2023 PBR National Program Invitational Tournament. 44 teams in the 15U division, best in the country being shown here. Great tournament, great location. PBR putting on an outstanding event. We'll head to the top of the fifth. Stay with us, folks. We'll be right back.
I'm sorry, third base.
Back to live action here to start things off in the fifth. Jonathan Matos will lead off for the Padres. Matos hits in the 5 spot. They'll go 5, 6, 7 here. Matos ready to go. We're in the fifth. That ball gets away from Matos. He's had to dance at the plate there to get away from it. Springer bounces that one. The count's 1-0. Matos steps back in. Hitting in the 6th spot, like to try to get on board for his guys here in the top of the 5th inning. Springer ready to go. Maven looks at a strike on the outside. The count is 0-1. Maven lays off there, and Springer works ahead. And the count is 0-2. Maven lays off, looks outside. Says, no, I'm not chasing that one. And the count is 1-2. To the right side, right fielder backing up, and he gets under it, a long fly out to the right. And Maven flies out there. Stepping in Cheek. And Dylan takes a cut. A lot of play to the right. And the count is 0-1. Count goes even to 1-1. He steps back in. Ball's out. So Springer tries to run the outer half of the plate. Count goes to 2-1 on Cheek as he steps back in. And a strike on the inside. Count goes even at 2-2 with 2 outs here. Hit hard through the shortstop side. That gets through on the left. And good speed going into second. He's on his way to third with good wheels, and there's no play there. So Cheek will fly around the bags and end up with a triple. Here with 2 outs. So a well-hit ball for Dylan Cheek as he ends up at third base. He smoked that one to the left side of the shortstop, laid it out, made an effort. Make the play. Drinkwater did a good job laying it out. Ledeckis Quevedo steps in. Quevedo with a big cut there. And the count is 0-1. Cheek at third. Springer from the stretch. Ball is up and out. The count goes even at 1-1. So Quevedo will step back in. The defense is ranged up. Kevin Bruno over on the third base side here with 2 outs. The top of the 5th. Springer ready to go. Pitch on the way. Quevedo with the ball to the right side. That's going to bring across a run in Kevin Bruno. And Quevedo will get on with a single. So they'll bring across their 8th on a single by Quevedo to the right side. So Bruno scores. And Allard will step in. Corwin, right-handed hitter for the club. With Quevedo over on the first base side. Ready to go. Springer from the stretch. And he'll find himself at first base. So Springer let that fly, and Allard gets tagged. He'll get on board. So that'll bring up number 9, Kevin Bruno. As Allard heads down to first there. Quick conversation with Cameron Maven, head coach. They'll go the easy way. Fielder's choice there. They'll turn it over. They'll leave a couple on, but they'll pick one up. And that'll turn things over. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. San Diego Padres, 15U scout team leading this one. 8-2 over VBA, 15U black. weight posture always gets pulled. Core muscles here. Well, back to live action here. Looking at the scoreboard out here at Lake Point, 17 minutes on the clock. And the San Diego Padres 15U scout team leading this one 8-2. As we're here in the bottom of the 5th inning, ready to go. Ryan Smith stays on the bump. Bottom 5. The count is 1-0. McGregory in the 10 spot, they'll go 10-1-2. And a good pitch on the outside, just missing. And the count goes to 2-0. And a strike. Smith runs it upstairs. Able to locate there. The count goes to 2-1. And a good pitch again on the outer half. Gregory lays off there, looks at the strike. Ryan Smith gets even here. The count goes to 2-2. Smith with the 2-2 pitch forthcoming. Runs it outside. So Smith trying to make easy work here for his club. Full count though to the 10 hitter, Gregory. Pitch on the way. High fly ball. Back out of play behind us. The count will hold full at 3-2. As McGregory will step back in. And Smith from the stretch. And Smith will lose him, so McGregory gets on. As Ryan Smith loses the first man here, the 10 hitter. In the bottom of the 5th, they put a man on. Back to the top of the order. Number 18, Phillips will step in. Phillips, the left fielder. With Gregory over on the first base side. Justice DeJong holding him on. Ball missing outside. The count's 1-0. Ball on the field. Time will be called. And another ball on the field. So we're getting inbound from all sides as we're pushing towards the 10:30 hour. 10:30 p.m. here on the East Coast. Once again, I appreciate you following us here throughout the last few days and the 2023 season starting for the San Diego Padres scout team. Ryan Smith from the stretch takes a look. McGregory over on the first base side. Pitch on the way. And a strike in the low part of the zone. Smith gets even. The count goes to 1-1. Count goes to 2-1. On the leadoff hitter, Phillips, left fielder. Gregory still over on 1. Justice holding him off. And a good pitch there. Foul tip in the glove of Cody Goff. Smith gets things even. The count goes to 2-2. Gregory with a decent lead. DeJong holding him on them. And swing and a miss out there. So 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 5th. A 2-hitter. Judah, the Second baseman steps in. And a good pitch. Fastball on the outside part of the plate, locating there. And Ryan Smith will work ahead. The count is 0-1. Ball gets away from Cody. And no throw there, just clipping on the outside part of Goff's glove. Trying to get a squeeze on it, but it just clipped off the outer part of his glove there. Gregor will end up over on the second base. Count goes to 1-1. Judah back in the box. Defense is ranged up. Smith to deal. Ball swung on, fouled straight back and out of play. Smith will work ahead at a ball and 2 strikes. On the bottom of the 5th, Padres leading this one 8-2. Ryan checks at second, defense is ranged up. Ball's outside. Count goes even to 2-2. A 2-2 pitch. Strike 3. So swing and a miss. Good looking swing there, but Ryan Smith puts the pedal to the metal and gets the K. Stepping in the 3-hitter Sparkman, righty-lefty matchup. And a good pitch on the inside part of the plate. Just missing inside. The count is 1-0. McGregory over at second. And the count goes to 2-0 to Sparkman, the catcher, as he steps back in. And McGregory over on second base side. Defense is in normal depth as Ryan Smith steps off. And good pitch there. Smith runs it inside. It's the strike. The count is 2-1. With 2 outs on the books here. And that gets away, and over to third like that on the pass ball. Will be McGregory. So now he's in scoring position with the 3-1 count. So Sparkman steps back in. A 3-1 pitch. Gregory on the third base side. Ball 4. So Coach Mo heading out to the mound to talk to his man, Ryan Smith, and that's going to do it. Smith did a nice job coming in for Landon shooting. And some good work for Smith here tonight. He's got men at the corner zone. There'll be a pitching change coming forward. So the right-hander, Marcelo Rodriguez, will come in. Rodriguez, the right-handed hurler. Good fastball, good mixture of pitches as he warms up. As Marcelo lets that fly, you can see that straight on the camera, and you can certainly hear it off the backstop here. As Rodriguez ready to go, he'll take his warm-up tosses. Here as we're into the bottom of the 5th inning. track of the game here. Eight minutes remaining on the official clock. See that out in left center field. You folks that are casting on the big screen TV tonight, hope you're enjoying it. My name is Chris Allard for the 2023 PBR National Program Invitational Tournament. Under the lights here at Lake Point Sports Complex. Beautiful evening here in Emerson, Georgia, just outside of Atlanta. Before teams entered this event, best teams around in the country being represented here in Lake Point. As Rodriguez takes a couple more tosses and we'll be ready to roll. Cody Goff has a visit, talking to his guys on the infield. Coach Mo as well, he'll roll off. And we will be ready to go. So Pohl will step in, right fielder for the club. He hits in the 4 spot with men at the corners here. Rodriguez ready to deal, pitch on the way. Chopper foul, correction, that's in play. And Lombard, they'll call it foul down the line. So the head umpire looked down the line when Lombard had grabbed it and played it in foul territory. So good call at home plate by the umpire, and Pohl will come back and reload. The count is 0-1. And Rodriguez, good pitch on the outside. Just missing there, fastball. The count goes to 1-1. DeJong holding on there at first. Ball's fouled off, and Cody Goff got a stinger. As Goff will come out of the pop, and they'll give him a moment. He'll walk down and shake it off. He's a tough young man doing a lot of work behind the plate this tournament, as well as for the Padres club. Coach Mo coming up just to have a quick word with him as well, make sure he's okay. The count is 1-2. As Pohl will step back in. So Rodriguez, a 1-2 count. And Rodriguez steps off. And breaking ball missing there. The count goes even to 2-2. And a pitch, looked perfect in the zone, just on the outer half. Might have been a little too far out. The count is 3-2, so Marcelo thought he had him there. The 3-2 pitch. And a strike on the outside, strike 3. So that'll do it. The San Diego Padres 15U Scout team, they'll take this one over the VBA 15U Black Club. They'll win this one 8-2 here. As the gentlemen will shake hands out on the mound, sportsmanship will prevail, and this one's officially in the books. My name's Chris Allard for the PBR National Program Invitational Tournament here at Lake Point Sports Complex in Emerson, Georgia. The night show is over. Saturday night show is done. We are official. This one's in the books. For now, we'll see you tomorrow. We'll let you know what's happening. We'll put you out on game time. But the Padres will continue to move on. For now, so long. Have a great evening, folks.